Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here. It is Monday, July the 21st. It's the Feast of St. Lawrence of Brindisi. From the first reading, we're in Exodus. When the king of Egypt was told the Israelites had fled, the mind of Pharaoh and his officials were changed toward the people, and they said, "What have we done letting Israel leave our service?" They just don't get it, do they? After all the disasters that have been inflicted upon them, they just don't get it. This is what sin does to people. Continues, the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued the Israelites who were going out boldly. We must remember, this does not, when it says God hardened the heart of Pharaoh, it's not like God reached out and hardened his heart, like he positively did something to Pharaoh, but rather he withdrew his grace from Pharaoh because of Pharaoh's hard-heartedness, his pig-headedness, his arrogance, his stiff-neckedness. That's what happens when you and I commit a mortal sin. It doesn't mean that God abandons us, but he, in effect, departs from us because we say, "Get out," and he listens. And it's extraordinarily dangerous because when we say, "Get out," we can't have it both ways. Never can we have it both ways. Then who do we think we're prey to? We're not prey to the universe, we're prey to the demons in some way. So, this is all about, it's on Pharaoh's arrogance his stubbornness. And you and I need to be on the lookout because we can be just as arrogant and stubborn as Pharaoh was. We can be so entrenched, so wounded that we won't change our mind, right? That's a very dangerous position to be in. Learn from Pharaoh. Over to the Gospel, Matthew chapter 12. Some Pharisees and scribes said to Jesus, "Teacher, we wish to see a sign." The arrogance again of this. They've just seen multiple signs. But Jesus answered them, "An evil and adulterous generation asks for a sign, but no sign shall be given it except the sign of Jonah, which will be the greatest sign of all. And that's the sign of his resurrection, which they will still deny." He showed them the multiplication of the loaves. He showed them healing of the deaf, the blind, and so on. They're just so arrogant. They're so stubborn. And you and I can be just as stubborn, right? Because we resist God. We get entrenched in a position and we start doing this like what I'm doing for effect. Always be on guard about this. When you notice you're getting into this, shut your mouth and go into a corner and pray and ask God to help you. Recognize where you're wrong. You'll never regret this. Never, but you'll always regret not having done it. So again, learn from this and turn to the Lord who always forgives. God bless you.